Hi my love, welcome back to a new video on my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk to you about what I think are must-have transitional fall items, and it feels so weird to be creating this video today because it's currently 31 degrees in the UK. It's September, we're having a heat wave, and it just feels weird talking about fall items when the weather is so hot. I am literally melting. If you notice that the light throughout this video is going to be darker than usual, that's because I had to close the curtains because otherwise my camera would go into a full meltdown and it would overheat, and there's no way that I would finish this video today. But I really wanted to film this today and I won't let the weather prevent me from sharing this information with you. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. I love a snappy video. So the first item that I think it's not only a trend this year, but I think it's a very classic item to add into your fall wardrobe is a tweed jacket. I absolutely love tweed jackets. They're very much my style. They're a piece of clothing that is super versatile. Not only can you dress them up and make them look more formal, but you can definitely wear them with more casual outfits, for instance with jeans or trainers. They're super versatile. There are a couple of good stores that do really nice tweed jackets, one of them being Mango. Mango has a couple of really good options this year. I'll leave them on the screen so you can see. One of them is a tan color, which I already have, with some kind of gold and red buttons. It looks really nice and premium, although it does retail for around the £80 mark, and I feel like in real life the quality is not justified for £80, not at all. They don't feel that great quality, but they look really nice. They also have one in black, that's a classic. They had a very similar one last year and they brought out again this season's one, which is the same but it just has bigger gold buttons. I really like that one. And they also have a white one which has white buttons as well, and that one is really nice. Another place that has really good tweed jackets this year is of course H&M. I have shared a couple already on my YouTube channel, but I'll leave them on the screen again just in case you're interested. They have a really beautiful check option. They also have a light blue option which is really nice. They're really affordable actually. They retail for around £37.99, which is a lot more affordable than the ones that they sell at Mango. They also have a darker blue one which is just new in, and that one looks really nice as well. So I think H&M is really good for tweed jackets. Of course I also have to mention Urban Revival. Their tweed jacket options are so nice. They have so many that you can choose from, different colors, and those ones are really nice as well. Again, they're affordably priced. You can always get a discount with them. I think if you sign up to their email list you get a discount, so that would be a good way to save money if you want to purchase from Urban Revival. Sometimes you can also find their tweed jackets on ASOS if you want to have a look. And another brand that I discovered recently that has really nice tweed jackets, actually I do want to mention just more than one. One of them is Goelia. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I discovered that brand recently and they have really nice tweed jackets. Actually M&S, if you're based in the UK, they have a really nice black option and a really nice white option this year. And also brands like Phase 8 and Abercrombie, Massimo Dutti. Massimo Dutti is really good for tweed jackets. However, they can tend to be a tiny bit more premium just because of the quality. And of course I need to mention Zara as well. Zara also has really good tweed jackets that I think would be a perfect addition to your fall wardrobe. The second mention that I have, and the second item that I think would be really good to add into your fall wardrobe that will always be a classic and a staple, are actually cardigans. And I think the ones that are really popular right now, but not only right now, I feel like this will always be a classic, are cardigans that have kind of gold buttons, and they come in so many colors. I know the ones on H&M, every single time they come back in stock they sell out immediately because they're so popular. Like I was saying, H&M has a couple of really good ones that I'll leave on the screen. Mango as well. Mango is really good for cardigans this year, and Marcus Spencer's as well. You'll see some of the options that I really like the look of on the screen, and I'll also leave them listed in the description section down below. But yeah, I think cardigans are a really good addition to your fall wardrobe. Not only can you wear them in the fall season, but you can definitely wear them in the spring season, especially if you stick with a more classic color like white or black. Those are going to be a key staple in your wardrobe, not just for the fall season but throughout the year. And you can also layer them when it's colder outside, so for instance in winter. The next item that I think it's a must-have for the fall season, it's a trench coat. A trench coat has and will always be an absolute staple to have in your fall wardrobe. They come in a variety of different color, cuts, fits. I think it all depends up to you and what your personal style and preference is. You can never go wrong with a classic longer style. However, I've noticed that short trench coats are also super in right now. The most classic color is of course a tan color. However, you can also go for a black color. Black will always be super versatile. A trench coat is very versatile. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear it every day with pretty much any outfit that you can think of, from a very casual activewear outfit to something a bit more formal. The outfits that you can create with a trench coat are endless, so I think a trench coat is a really good addition to your fall wardrobe. I will leave on the screen a couple of options. H&M is really good for trench coats, Mango is really good for trench coats, M&S has a really nice one this year which looks really good, and I actually tried it in store and it's on my wish list as well. Abercrombie also has some really good trench coats. I feel like finding a trench coat is quite easy. It just depends on your style and which one you like the most. ASOS also has good trench coats. Of course, the more you invest, the more of a staple piece is going to be in your wardrobe, but there's so many good ones out there for all budgets. Another item that I think is a must-have in your fall wardrobe, and I think it's trending this year quite a bit, but I feel like it's the kind of item that not only is it trending now, but it's going to be a classic forever in your wardrobe, and that is a pair of black faded jeans. They're super easy to style. They're pretty much the same as a black pair of jeans. I really like the straight leg style now, more so than the skinny fit. However, that is completely personal choice, so you can go for whatever style you want, but I feel like that color for fall, winter is just so good and so versatile, and like I said, you can create so many outfits with a pair of black faded jeans. If you're petite like me, then I found a really good, well, I found two good pairs. One of them is from Miss Selfridge, however do size up with that one because they do come up quite small, and another one is from Stradivarius. However, I found them on the ASOS website, so I'll leave those listed in the description section down below. I know Levi's has a really good pair. I feel like a black pair of faded jeans is not going to be too difficult to find. Maybe if you're petite, the suggestions I gave you are really good, but if you're a standard height, then they're super easy to find, and I think pretty much every single store does them. The next item that I think is a must-have for your fall wardrobe is actually a pair of black pumps. However, this is just my personal preference. I'm kind of more inclined towards the Chanel looking pumps. However, I have noticed that ballet flats are super popular in right now. I guess ballet flats have always been in. Ballet flats are super classic, versatile, really comfy as well. Or if you prefer, you can swap the black pumps or the ballet flats with something like a pair of chunkier loafers. I feel like chunky loafers are still in this fall. However, maybe not as chunky as they were last year. I feel like they've kind of tamed them down a bit. I'll leave a couple of options on the screen that I think are really good. I know H&M is a really good place to buy really affordable loafers, both leather and non-leather, and Mango also has really good options as well. I know Zara has really good options for loafers as well. In terms of the pumps, my favorite pair is actually from ASOS, and it's incredibly affordable. It reminds me of a pair of Chanel flats. They're the sling back pair. Of course, those ones you can't really wear if it gets too cold outside, but I feel like for the fall season, they're going to be perfect. I've already worn mine so many times already. And in terms of ballet pumps, they're again quite easy to find. M&S does a really good option, which is leather, and they're really good quality. If you want to invest in a better pair, I'll recommend somewhere like Russell and Bromley. However, if you want something more affordable, I've seen that H&M does a couple of really nice pairs too, so I'd recommend checking that out. The next item that I think is a must-have in your fall wardrobe is a blazer, and here I'm going to caveat two options. So one of them is a black blazer, which is of course super versatile, and the other one, it's a neutral colored blazer. I think it would be great to have both, but you can also just limit to one, and I would suggest going with the one that you feel like you'll get the most wear out of. The black one, of course, will just go with any outfit, and I literally mean any outfit. The neutral one maybe not so much, but I feel like it's still very, very, very practical. So I think a blazer for the fall season is great. If you can get a neutral one and a black one, then great. If not, maybe just go for one of the two, and then in time you can add more to your collection. But I think a blazer is a key piece to have in your fall wardrobe. The next item I wanted to mention that's really, really popular right now, I feel like this trend started maybe last year and it's continuing into this year, and that is a bomber jacket. Bomber jackets are back with a bang. The most popular one that you've probably seen everywhere online is the famous one from Zara. They did one last year. You can see it on the screen now. They did one last year and they came up with a new one this year, this season. It looks pretty much identical. Yeah, I also have that one. However, there are so many stores out there that have created an almost identical option to the Zara one. I know Stradivarius does a similar option for £30 less. However, the color on that one is more cream instead of white. So the one from Stradivarius comes in a cream color and a black color, and like I said, they're much more affordable than the Zara option, and to me they look almost identical, apart from the white one being a slightly different color. River Island also has a bomber jacket that looks almost identical to the Zara ones. One of them comes in black and the other one comes in beige. I actually have a River Island haul on my YouTube channel where I will be featuring those bomber jackets. The River Island ones retail for around the £60 mark, which makes them more affordable than the Zara ones too. So I think those are two really good options to keep in mind. And another place that is doing really nice bomber jackets at the moment is actually H&M. They also have a couple of nice options. They're not identical to the one from Zara, but they're slightly different, but much more affordable than the one you would find in Zara. So I think a bomber jacket is really good to add to your fall wardrobe. And I think a bomber jacket, especially if you go with a classic color like a black or white, can definitely be worn into the spring season too. So it's not just for fall, it's definitely for spring next year. And the bomber jacket is also super versatile. You can definitely dress it up or dress it down. I actually have a video on my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link on the screen if you're interested to watch that one, because I shared a few outfits with you on how I would style a white bomber jacket. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been talking forever. I've been talking for 17 minutes. So this is going to be quite a long video because I am quite chatty, but I do want to give you as much information as possible, especially on where you can find really good pieces from all of these items. So the next item that I think is a must have in your fall wardrobe is actually a pair of leather trousers. And I think leather trousers are really good to have in your wardrobe year long, not just necessarily for the fall season. They go really well in winter, spring as well. Summer maybe not so much because they can be super hot. However, I think a pair of leather trousers, especially the straight leg look, are really good to have in your fall wardrobe. They're super versatile. A pair that I have and I really like is from Mango. I'll leave it on the screen. That pair is really good. River Island is really good at leather trousers as well. They have a crop version in this year that I think would be great, especially if you're petite, that I will share with you in my upcoming River Island haul. Abercrombie does a really good pair as well. However, that one is a tiny bit more premium. I also have a video on my YouTube channel where I share those with you, so I'll leave it linked on the screen as well if you're interested to see what those ones look like. I feel like they shouldn't be too hard to find. I'm sure H&M has a couple of versions too, but I would say the ones from Mango and the ones from Abercrombie are probably my favorites. New Look actually is another place where you can find really good leather trousers that are very affordable. Now moving on, I think another item that is great to have in your fall wardrobe, not just for fall, but this one can definitely apply for winter and the spring season, is a striped jumper. Striped jumpers are all the hype right now, and not just right now. I feel like they're going to be a classic for a really long time. All of the pieces that I'm sharing today with you actually are classic pieces that you don't just buy for a season. I feel like I'm definitely trying to build my capsule wardrobe, so I want to share with you items that are not necessarily trend driven, but more classic staple pieces that you can have in your wardrobe for a long time. So yeah, striped jumper is a must have in your fall wardrobe. Super classic, super versatile, really easy to style. The options are endless and I feel like they're a really good addition. I'll leave a couple of options of what I think would be great on the screen. I particularly like a v-neck. I also have a zip version. Mango has a really good zip version. H&M has some really good striped jumpers actually. They have some turtleneck versions. They have some oversized ones, some chunky knits. They have so many good options actually that I'll leave on the screen now. So H&M is great for striped jumpers. They are really affordable. But so is Mango. Mango has so many good options, and I'm sure Zara too. Zara always comes out with really good striped jumper options. Next I have a pair of pointy toe ankle boots, and I feel like a pointy toe pair of ankle boots is always going to be in. It's always going to be a classic. I'll recommend, if you want the more comfy version, to go with a block heel. If you're really confident walking in heels, then maybe go with a skinny heel. But yeah, just a plain pair of black pointy ankle boots. And the reason why I prefer pointy, that's because I am petite, I am 5'2", so anything pointy tends to elongate my legs, which is a big bonus for me. I'll leave a couple of options on the screen. I know I keep mentioning H&M and Mango, but I feel like those two are my favorite stores at the moment. I'm sure River Island has some really nice ones as well. I'll leave a couple on the screen and also linked in the description section down below if you're interested to check them out. A pair of ankle boots that have a pointy toe shouldn't be too hard to find. I'm pretty sure every store brings out their own version every single fall season. And then moving on, I have two honorable mentions, and the first mention is a pair of knee-high boots. You can either go with a black color, a white color, or a neutral color. It's completely up to you and what your personal style is. The reason why I'm making them an honorable mention is because I don't feel like they are 100% necessary. It depends on your style, and if you wear a lot of skirts, if you wear a lot of shorts, then I feel like, or dresses, I feel like a pair of knee-high boots will be really great. But I don't think they're necessarily something that everyone needs in their wardrobe. I don't think they're as practical as, let's say, the pair of ankle boots. I feel like the ankle boots are a lot more practical. The knee-high boots, you would especially have to wear them either with a dress, a skirt, or a pair of shorts. And I feel like if it's too cold outside in the fall season, you're not going to reach out for them as much as you would some of the other types of footwear that I mentioned previously. So yeah, those are an honorable mention. I'll leave on the screen a couple of options that I think are really nice in this year. There's so many options on the market. H&M, Mango, and River Island have some really good options. And the last honorable mention that I have is either skirts or shorts. Again, the reason why I'm making this an honorable mention is because I just feel like shorts or skirts are not as practical, at least for me. They're not as practical as a pair of trousers would be. So I wanted to give those as an honorable mention. If that's your style and you tend to wear shorts, skirts, or dresses quite a lot, then I think those would be great to add in your fall wardrobe. If not, I don't think they're necessarily a must-have or a necessity. However, both of them, both the skirts and the shorts, are super practical, and there's so many different outfits you can create, either with the black blazer, the neutral blazer, the knee-high boots. The combinations are endless. So I feel like knee-high boots and skirts and shorts are really good to add into your fall wardrobe. However, they're not a necessity. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've been talking forever, but I just love talking to you about these things. It just makes me so excited, especially because I spend pretty much 90% of my time shopping online, looking at what's new in trends, best items. I link at least 6 items on my LTK every single day of new in pieces from different stores. So I feel like if anyone's going to know what's good on the market, that is me. And I'm not saying it to brag, I'm just saying it because that's what I spend all my day doing. I feel like I have really good insight into the pieces that are worth picking up on the market. So yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed watching this video. As usual with all my videos, I make sure to leave all the items that I mentioned throughout the video in the description section down below. So everything should be in there, but if you have any additional questions, then please feel free to comment. I love it when you comment and interact with my videos. If you did enjoy watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Until next time, take care and bye for now.